Hey guys, Jason here. In this video, I'm giving you the Bias Amp 2 metal tone using the SLO 100 amp. Alright guys, so what did you think about that tone? Now, I haven't played around much with the SLO 100 amp on any amp sim or plugin or whatever. It's just never really been my favorite amp to go to. I normally gravitate towards like the Mesa sounding amps or the Engel sounding amps. I know Bias has like their tread plate, and then they've got their power plates. There's a couple other that I'll play here and there. Anything that sounds like the EVH, you know, or PV 6505, 5150, whatever. So those typical metal amps are usually the types of amps I gravitate towards, but very rarely do I ever open up the SLO amp. But I decided to for this video because I've seen so many other people like talking about this amp and playing through this amp with Bias and with other plugins too. So like, you know, let me just write a quick metal tune. It was very fast. I wrote that tune in like 30 minutes. I hope you guys liked it. Who knows, I might use it for something later. But I just wanted to try it out and see how it sounded. And actually, I'm a little impressed. Now, let me say this though. I wasn't so impressed with the amp in Bias Amp 2 with the speaker it was paired with by default. Now, I am using, the caveat here is I'm using their Celestian speaker. I think on one of the rhythm tracks I'm using the greenback, and these are the Celestian. It comes with the Elite package. One rhythm track I'm using the greenback 412 cabinet, and the other rhythm track, you guys know I record 2 rhythm tracks, hard pan them each. The other rhythm track, I'm just using the Celestian V30. So I like doing that. I like having a slightly different tone in one of the guitar tracks so that it just blends really well together in the mix. So yeah, I'm using the Celestian speakers. The lead track, you know, I recorded that. What speaker did I use for that? I think I used the V30 for the lead track as well. Now, what I will say for the rhythm tracks, I did put a tube screamer in front of the amp. What did I use? I used, hold on a second. I used the TSE 808. Is that what that is? Yeah, it's on the screen there, guys. So I use the TSE 808. Yeah, that's right, by TSE. To me, that's like one of the better sounding, and I know I'm kind of getting off track here, I'm supposed to be talking about the SLO amp, but that's one of the better sounding tube screamer simulators that I've found out there. I do like Positive Grid's tube screamer simulator in the FX, and for the lead track, that's what I use. You guys can see on the screen here. I just pulled the Bias Amp 2 SLO 100 amp into the FX plugin so that I could use that screamer. But again, on the rhythm tracks, I used the Bias Amp 2 plugin, you know, with the SLO 100 amp, and I just put that TSE 808 in front of it. Again, I think that sounds, you know, makes the amp sounds a lot tighter. One thing I will say about this SLO amp is that without that screamer or without something to clean it up a little bit, it can be overpowering as far as that boomy. I mean, I know you can EQ some of that out, but you know, when you start having to mess with the EQ too much, it's like, okay, you start cutting away from the real tone. It doesn't sound good to me. It doesn't sound natural, if that makes sense. So overall, the SLO amp, I can't say it's my favorite amp in the Bias Amp 2 package. If I had to record an album, I might would use it for some tracks, but I probably wouldn't use it like for an entire album, like for the core rhythm tracks or whatever. But overall, I do think it sounds decent, and you guys might like it. You know, again, a lot of your tone comes from playing, from your playing style. And that took me a while to really grasp. I remember somebody professional told me that a long time ago. You know, I was like, well, you know, I want to get this tone out of this amp. And he's like, Jason, dude, you know, a lot of your tone is just really going to come from you, how you play. So I say that to say this amp may suit some of you. The SLO 100 from Bias Amp 2 may suit some of you quite well. So leave me your thoughts on this amp, guys. What did you think about that tone? Again, I hope you like the song. I just whipped that out like really fast. I'm recording this video now. Now I got to go back and do the bass tracks. So I got to lay those real quick before I publish this video, which you're watching this, so obviously I've already done it. Time warp. Kind of weird. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this amp, about this tone, and I'll leave those in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to listen to my music. Just go to jasonstallworth.com. Yes, I advertise my music on my videos. It's part of why I have a YouTube channel. But yeah, go to jasonstallworth.com. That's my main website. And I've got links to Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all those good places to purchase or listen to my music. I don't think people buy music anymore. I think it's more like streaming and stuff like that. But whatever, just go to the website, jasonstallworth.com, and you've got access to all those links there. And until next time, what do we say? Keep it metal.